I love and care about everything in this village. And because of that, it helped me to understand from the very beginning that this is a very lucky place to live in. We help the elderly. We care about each other. We love each other.
In this Camphill, we grow our own food. We grow our own vegetables. We have our own farm and we make cheese and yogurt and have our own meat.
Life in the village is all about rhythm. You know, there's a lot of reasons why we do things certain ways, and everyone benefits a lot about rhythm. I feel like it's a little bit of healing for everyone.
That's a great picture. I'm Helen Wolf.
I'm Carl Wolf. We're here in the village since 1968.
These were different times. We were all pioneers. You know, everybody was somehow involved in fundraising, and parents came up regularly to try to help out. The village has gone through a metamorphosis. Before, it was you were a gardener, you were a homemaker, you were this, you were that. Now people have several things they're involved with.
We built the woodshop ourselves.
Hans Kunz and Co.
Hans Kunz and I, to get a 24-foot 2x12 up top was sometimes beyond our strengths, but we did it.
I'm Kers de Jong and I'm originally from the Netherlands, and I came to Camphill Village in 1998. The village had quite a few needs. They needed somebody to run the wood shop, and they had a house available for us. So it seemed to be a good fit. I really felt at home here pretty quickly.
I was like, I'm not gonna work. I'm not a homemaker at all. I can't. I love being outside. I love driving the big tractors and using the chainsaw.
When I was working in a job, it was just like, you do your job, you go back home, and it's just separate. I mean, this is a whole immersive lifestyle, so you've got to be prepared for that.
The sense of living in community is different from going to work every day in the city and drive for a couple of hours to reach your work. And I go to the land and I work in the garden pretty much every morning and afternoon.
So the estate is a pretty particular workshop. We're one of the only workshops that actually is outside for the whole year. So we cut trees, we produce firewood. Today we were mowing all morning, and we later delivered firewood to the bakery. I'm very happy that I'm running the estate, but it also, I felt like it did inspire other women to join.
I milk the cows in the morning, and even though they sometimes drive me crazy, I still like working there. The pig run. It doesn't actually involve running like the name implies. I go to the other houses, usually with my friend Bill, and we collect any leftovers that the houses may have for the pigs.
What we do here in this workshop is we make a lot of these interlocking blocks. The challenge for me is to make it possible for the people I work with to actually turn out high quality products. So it's all about designing and setting up machines and making it possible that they can do something that has actually value and that can be sold in the outside world.
I put the pegs in the blocks. Today I was drilling holes in the blocks so I can put the pegs in them.
We have a crew here and they get anxious when the boxes are getting empty. It's not, oh gosh, more work. No, I need more work. My box is almost empty.
In the afternoon, I work in the book bindery. It's different, it's unique, it's special, because it's more artistic there. We do focus on books, but we also do other stuff to have a sense of different aspects of the book bindery.
You know, Kim being here, it's a unique experience for all of us. I've got to see her really blossom as an adult and get some freedoms that she wouldn't normally have gotten. And now she's working in the gardens. She's always talking about that. She's able to relate that in my personal garden when she's home visiting. So she's got some expertise that she hands down to me.
I like it here. I have a lot of friendship at work and in work too.
It's really amazing to wake up every morning and have 3 meals with 10 plus people.
Living in a house with between 7 and 12 other people is a challenge. It's not always easy. It turns out to be very fulfilling to always have company around.
Pretty much we're gathered always around meals and eating together. And we share parts of our days, what was our highlights.
The relationship that we build, the intensity that we work with is quite unique. Taking care of people, taking people for a walk. They help push the stroller. They remind me whether the baby might be hungry or wet, or constantly reminds me of things that baby might be needing.
I've been living in White Oak for almost 2 years. Love it. It's amazing. It's a very loud house. Our meals are very long and very loud, and they're full of fun. The house is definitely home.
Relax.
Over the years, to seeing how this valley responded to the way the land is managed here has been really a joy.
It's amazing how much rhythm lives in these people after living in Camphill for 30, 40, 50, 60 years.
Living here and working here and having a spiritual, social, physical, emotional aspect of Camphill. I treasure coming here because I didn't have this in the past.
When I lived at home for 2 years after graduating high school, I was pretty much confined to the house. I feel like I have more freedom here.
It's kind of an ideal place here. You can bring whatever you can bring, you know, whatever it's your best ability that you can bring it here, and everyone's like grateful for it.
To be a part of something bigger, to be with other people, to not have to do everything on your own. I don't think we were ever designed to do that. I think that we're naturally a social species and we need each other.
Biggest thing is just seeing her thrive here compared to standard, typical group home. Gives her a sense of purpose in an environment that's holistic.
I don't see her ever needing to find a different place because I see Camphill as her place.
The nice thing of Camphill is we live with people 24/7, and you get to know these people very well, and they get to know me. And so you really develop a relationship.
That's the spirit of Camphill. There's been so many people that have had so much goodwill and have just done so much and sacrificed so much for the goodness of the whole.
I learned so much from living and working with all these different kind of people. and also with all these different cultures. So it's a real learning experience, and I certainly have over the years taken to it very much, and it's become very much my home.